Um, Hello, children. Today we are again going to continue our chapter. So, last time we were talking about how the circulatory system works and how pumping of blood takes place from your heart, and how blood enters your heart, and how many chambers the blood has to pass in order to oxygenate the deoxygenated blood. And we were talking about all those processes and all, and we were also seeing what are some of the arteries. We were talking about the arteries, the veins and all. We were talking everything about that. So again we'll continue the chapter today. So today we are going to start with a very interesting term, that is your heartbeat. I guess everyone has felt how the heartbeat takes place. So usually the reason why our heart beats is because there is a contraction and relaxation rhythm always taking place in your heart. Now beating of heart is related to pumping of blood. So whenever your heart is contracting and relaxing, like whenever it is contracting, uh, like it is contracting and relaxing, so this kind of process will be taking place, contracting, relaxing. So that time, during the contraction and relaxation, it is in rhythmic process, like first it contracts, then it's relax, it contracts, it's relax. So during this rhythmic process, pumping of blood is taking place. So this contraction and relaxation of heart leads to your heartbeat. So this shows that the heartbeat, it is a proof that blood is being circulated through your heart. Now there is an instrument which a doctor uses, like every time you go to the doctor, he is wearing that instrument in his neck. So that instrument is known as your stethoscope. So a stethoscope is an instrument which a doctor wears in his he is always with him. So with the help of that, he is able to measure the heartbeat. Now next thing, very much closer related to heartbeat, is the pulse. Like every time you go to the doctor, you're having some fevers and all, the doctor, he makes sure that he touches your pulse out here. Now this thing is also related to heart. So whenever your heart is pumping, suppose your heart is pumping blood to various part of your body, so during that time, the muscle of a heart will cause a wave pressure. It releases pressure in your blood, which causes contraction. Your heart is throwing blood at the is pumping blood at a great pressure. So this wave force will be those blood will be the blood will be carried through your arteries. So as the force the heart applies to the blood, the pressure, with greater pressure, the blood flows to the artery. So this kind of pressure is known as your pulse. So your heart will be pumping the blood, and blood will be transferred through your arteries. So each time a heart pumps with a more effective pressure, the blood is transferred to the arteries. Now this pressure is known as pulse. Or you can say that stretching and relaxing of arteries is also known as stretching and relaxation of arteries is related to heartbeat. So your arteries will also contract and relax according to your heartbeat. So this contraction and relaxation of arteries can be felt with your hand. That is known as your pulse. Now this heartbeat and pulse are closely related. Now there are certain points on your body where you can feel your pulses, like your neck. At your neck you can feel your pulse. Then also you can feel in your wrist out here. You can feel the pump at your wrist, and you can also feel that at the back of your knees. In your leg, at the back of your knees, you can feel, and there are many points where you can feel the pulse. Now it is very much related to your heartbeat. So if sometimes a doctor is touching your pulse, he is also trying to know your heartbeat. Now this now by doing some physical activities, your heartbeat will increase. Suppose you are running, you are playing football, and you are playing other sports, that time your heartbeat will increase. Now what does that means? That means the amount of blood supply by your heart will be at the faster rate. And not only blood, that time whenever you're doing some exercises and all, the oxygen is also being supplied. More oxygen is being supplied to your body. Now in previous chapter we were studying that your red blood cells, they carry oxygens and all. So whenever you're doing some exercise and all, more amount of energy is required by your body. That time more amount of oxygen is needed. That means more amount of blood should be pumped. That time if more amount of blood is there, the heartbeat has to pump the blood very much fast. So that time your rate of heartbeat, it increases. It will not only the rate of your heartbeat, but also the throbbing of your pulse will also increase. At a maximum level it can go 200 times per minute. That means it is the maximum your heartbeat can go. Now you have various smartwatch these days. Now smartwatch is also kind of watch which will also show you your heartbeat rate. So that watch, when you wear at your hand, it has some devices which will record your pulse and it will show you your heartbeat. That means your pulse and your heartbeats are closely related. Now after doing some exercises and all, whenever you are resting, the heartbeat again it recovers back to its normal heartbeat rate. That is known as your recovery time. Okay, so with this I think the term heartbeat and pulse are very much clear to you. Now circulatory system in animals. Now circulatory systems like mostly all the animals, they have their circulatory system, whether they are living in land or whether they are living in water, they do have circulatory system. Now circulatory system is not only related with the transfer of blood in your body, but it is also related to amount of oxygen transferred in your body. Like we were discussing how your red blood cell, they carry the oxygens and all. Now we are going to see some of the functions of circulatory system. The very first one is transportation of gases. Like I told you, circulatory system, it not only transfers the blood. So inside the blood, like your red blood cell, they have a concave shape like this. So out here they are able to carry not only oxygen, but they are also able to carry carbon dioxide in the cells. So this blood, so whenever you are breathing in oxygen, the oxygen, it enters the lungs. Then I showed you the process yesterday, how like last time I showed you how the deoxygenated blood, it enters your body, and how deoxygenated blood it released from your body. That means your oxygens and carbon dioxide are also being transferred in your blood. Now next one, transportation of nutrition or nutrients. Transportation of nutrients. Now not only gases, but nutrients are also transferred in your body. So the food that you eat, they are broken down into very simpler substance, and again it is dissolved in your blood and it is carried from one portion to another portion. Now next one is transportation of waste material. Now waste materials are also present in your body, which if it is kept in your body for a longer period of time, your body might become very sick. That means it might be toxic to your body. That means those body waste must be released. For example, ammonia, it is a waste product, NH3. That's the chemical formula of ammonia. So it's a waste product in your body. Now ammonia is transported. Now this ammonia needs to be released from your body. Now there is a specific process like this. It cannot be directly released from your body, so it has a specific process. So what happens, this ammonia is first transferred to your liver. Inside the liver, it is being converted to urea. The ammonia is now converted to urea. Then this urea is transferred to your kidneys. Now once it is transferred to your kidney, it comes as a urine. So that means your urine is a waste product. So circulatory system, it also is related to your excretory system, release of waste products and all. In plants and animals, circulatory system is related to maintaining body temperature. In mammals also it's the same thing. Because of circulatory system, our body temperature is maintained. Are you getting me, students? Our body temperature, the temperature in your body is also maintained with your circulatory system. Now we'll see more about how waste is transferred. Now this circulatory system, all the harmful and toxic substance, usually it is being the waste products and all which are not required by your body, those are there in your bodies. So usually those toxic substance which are not required by your body, they need to be removed, and circulatory system will be playing one of the major role. One of the waste product is your carbon dioxide, which is not required by your body. So I explained you with the help of circulatory system how carbon dioxide is released from your body. Now another one, human sweats and all, it is also one of the waste products. So it is also being coming out from your body. Then waste product like sweats and all, the your urine and all, it's also a waste product which is being released from your body. Now next we'll be starting the excretory system. So right now I'd like to just draw the diagram of your excretory system. So you will be having two kidneys like this, and okay, so this is your kidney excretory system, bladder, urethra. So this sums up your excretory system. Now kidney out here, a bean like structure. So it's an organ. So this is the complete system of excretory system. That's how the waste product of your body is engaged. So upcoming class we will be studying about this excretory system. For now we'll just be doing this much. Thank you, students.